Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Sasha goes into labor on the stand. Michael rushes to help General Hospital. GH. Spoilers reveal things will take a horrible turn for Sasha Corbin. Sophia Matson. This week, while she's on the stand during the Corinthos versus Corinthos divorce and child custody hearing, Sasha has been more than a little nervous about participating in this courtroom drama from the moment she was requested to testify. After all, Sasha, along with Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, are the only three who know Sasha's baby's daddy is Michael, not Jason. This little truth could have a massive impact on Michael's battle to gain sole custody of Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Work-Mako. As it stands, the cards are nicely stacked in Michael's favor. However, as fans know, in the land of Port Charles, things could sway back to Willow Todd Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen's side. Everyone finding out that Sasha and Michael had a one-nighter that resulted in a baby could turn the tide. Sasha is undeniably stressed about the truth coming out, and she has an extreme amount of pressure on her shoulders. This isn't a good feeling for a pregnant woman who's close, but not too close to her due date. During the week of May 26 to 30, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, connected the dots regarding Sasha's true baby daddy. A conversation with Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, triggered something inside of her. After doing a little digging, Nina realized that Michael was the father of Sasha's baby, not Jason. Still, Nina went back and forth as to whether or not she should say anything. After all, this tidbit could secure Willow's custody, but in doing so, she'd also secure Drew Kane's, Cameron Matheson, presence in their lives. With that said, during the Friday, May 30 show, Rick Lansing, Rick Hurst, overheard Nina's doubts and questioned her if there was anything she could add to her daughter's custody hearing, just as the show closed. There's a good chance that Rick will interrogate Nina to the point where she spills the beans, and he'll run with the information. The GH Weekly preview just dropped, showing a scene of Sasha on the stand, with Rick cross-examining her. Will he question her about her baby's father? Regardless, Sasha is heaving while on the stand, and it looks like she's going into labor. Michael is in the background, looking frustrated, until he finally bangs his fist on the table, stating that enough is enough. The promo closes with Sasha telling Michael that the baby is coming, but it is far too soon. Fans know the heartbreaking loss that Sasha endured during her first pregnancy. She and Brando Corbin, Johnny Wachter, were excited to welcome their child into the world, but Liam was a preterm birth, and sadly did not live very long after he was born. This devastated the couple, and Sasha suffered further loss after Brando passed away at the hands of the Hook, aka Heather Weber, Allie Mills. It's June, and Sasha's baby is scheduled to arrive in July. The chances that the little one could live, if born now, seem good, but things could still be very dicey, with fears that will grow within Sasha that lightning could strike twice. The trauma will be triggered within her, either way. In addition, as Michael will be by Sasha's side, this undeniably will prove that he is her baby's father, as this secret is blown completely out of the water. Michael will feel conflicted about what this could mean for his other children, and Willow may gloat if she gains the upper hand. However, hopefully, Michael's family and support system will rally around him and Sasha during this challenging time. General Hospital spoilers imply that Sasha deserves a happy ending. There will likely be a light at the end of the tunnel where the child is concerned, with the baby coming out healthy and strong. Despite it had been tense all morning, but nothing could have prepared the citizens of Port Charles for the chaos that would unfold before noon. Sasha Gilmore Corbin, elegantly dressed in a fitted navy maternity dress that hugged her swollen belly, took the stand in what was expected to be a straightforward testimony in the latest legal battle involving deception cosmetics. What no one expected was for Sasha to go into labor on the stand. The judge had just asked Sasha to clarify a detail about financial disclosures when her voice caught in her throat. Her hand instinctively dropped to her belly, her eyes widening. I think my water just broke," she said, leaking rapidly as gasps echoed through the courtroom. Silence fell for a split second before mayhem erupted. Martin Gray nearly leaped out of his seat, trying to get to her. Maxie Jones, sitting in the gallery with Brooklyn, clutched her chest. Nina Reeves, watching anxiously from the back, was already pulling out her phone, presumably to call an ambulance. But someone was moving faster than anyone else. Michael Corinthos. Seated just a few rows behind Sasha, Michael didn't hesitate. In a blur, he was at her side, catching her just as her knees buckled. His arms wrapped protectively around her as he guided her to sit on the courtroom bench. "Hey, I've got you," he whispered urgently, brushing a strand of sweat-damp hair from her forehead. "You're okay, Sasha. We've got this." Despite everything, their romantic history, the heartbreak they'd shared, and the long winding road that had led them here, Michael didn't hesitate. In this moment, none of that mattered. What mattered was that Sasha was about to give birth, and he wasn't going to let her go through it alone. A bailiff was already clearing the room, calling for EMTs as Judge Carson slammed her gavel repeatedly. "Court is adjourned until further notice," she announced, standing up with wide eyes. Sasha gritted her teeth through another contraction, her nails digging into Michael's arm. "This wasn't supposed to happen today," she groaned, voice strained. "I still had 2 weeks." "Babies make their own timelines," Michael said gently. "Let's just breathe, okay?" By the time the paramedics arrived, Sasha's contractions were less than 5 minutes apart. The courtroom had become an impromptu delivery room, with legal pads discarded and people offering bottled water, tissues, and encouragement. Nina was pacing. Martin was offering legal advice and breathing techniques, much to the annoyance of everyone. And Brooklyn? She was live tweeting. Michael stayed close to Sasha through it all. Even after the EMTs arrived and loaded her onto a gurney, he didn't let go of her hand. She looked up at him, panicked and overwhelmed, and asked in a voice barely above a whisper, "Will you come with me?" His response was immediate. "Of course I will." And just like that, they were off, flashing lights, wailing sirens and all. The entire city of Port Charles seemed to collectively hold its breath. At General Hospital, the staff at GH were ready. Epiphany, now head of nursing again, took command with practiced ease. Dr. Portia Robinson was on call and cleared the OB suite for Sasha's arrival. When a stretcher rolled in, Michael was right there, whispering reassurances, holding her hand, and making sure the nurses knew Sasha's birth plan, even if that plan had just dramatically shifted. Meanwhile, word spread like wildfire. Willow heard about it during her shift, and despite the complicated layers of emotion wrapped up in Michael and Sasha's history, made her way to the maternity floor. Carly showed up with juice and snacks. Even Sonny appeared in the waiting area, stoic and thoughtful, silently supporting his son. Inside the delivery room, Sasha was a force of nature. Every scream, every push, every contraction was met with determination. She looked at Michael with fierce intensity. "I'm scared," she admitted, her face flushed, her breathing ragged. "You don't have to be," he said softly, pressing her hand to his heart. "I'm right here, and you're not alone." As the hours passed, Michael never left her side. And when Sasha gave one final push, the room was filled with the sound of a newborn's cry, sharp, strong, full of life. A nurse held up a tiny baby, swaddled quickly in a hospital blanket.